Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, August 29th, 2025. Let's take a look at the XRP. XRP on Zondacrypto is quoted on the USDC on this market. This is daily time frame chart and the XRP is our altcoin of the week. When you look at this chart, there is a very interesting thing going on that you can see straight on. What do I mean? If we apply the trend line from this high, you can clearly see that the bulls are having a problem with this trend line. Let's change the color for the normal one, for me at least, the orange one. So below the orange trend line, there is clear bearish pressure on XRP, despite the fact that recently we rallied at least, let me just take a look. There you go, 92%. Almost 100% rally. So what we do now is we want to place on a Fibonacci retracement tool. Why? Because we want to identify the levels that might provide substantial support for the market in order to stop moving lower and rally higher. Eventually, those are the levels: 50% already tested of 2.77, 61% hasn't been tested yet, 2.56, and just above the level of 61% Fibonacci retracement, there is that one here, just almost in the middle. Let's make it black, and this is the technical support. So as you can see, all of this zone, which is quite wide, 256, 277, will now act as some sort of the demand zone, despite the fact that those are only the Fibonacci retracement levels. All right. Generally speaking, it all looks quite okay for the corrective cycle, but we need to complete this cycle somewhere here are inside this dark green rectangle and then continue higher. Now, one more thing that I've noticed on this chart, let me just take a look. There's a very interesting channel here that it might be nice to place. If we don't have the channel tool, then I will just make the lines. Okay, there is some channel tool. If you place the channel here a little bit higher, but it doesn't matter. There you go. So if you place the channel tool here a little bit higher, something like this, you can see that we've been moving inside of the channel, then there was a breakout, then move inside the channel, then a breakout, then move inside the channel, and we stay in the upper half of this channel. So eventually the channel traders will be looking at this saying, okay, we cannot go below the middle line here, below the middle line of the channel, right? So that's another clue, which is adding some more indication and more pressure on this zone here, because it's roughly around, you see, it's roughly around the black line here. So we can say that, okay, if we start to bounce from this zone here, the chances for the upswing to continue, right, are quite strong, quite high. Apparently what we need is of course the momentum. Right now the momentum is down, so we are moving lower. When we break 2.77, the previous low, then please pay attention for 2.64 and then eventually 2.56. Somewhere there we should stop moving lower, we should stop the correction, terminate the correction, reverse, break above the orange trend line and rally higher. Otherwise, if there is no such action, the outlook is even more bearish than it is right now. But we will see in a few days, maybe weeks, what is going on here. Remember, today is the last day of the August and last day of the week, because it's a Friday, so the market can be quite violent up to the end of the September, right? So that's Sunday. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.